back, I'm Christine. Welcome back, I'm Christine. Welcome back, I'm Christine. And as of recording this video, the channel has hit 3,000 subscribers. The time has come to paint my paintbrush microphone because an overwhelming amount of you have said to do it. Welcome back, I'm Christine, and this is Mike. It's been crazy. But first, for any of this to make sense, I have to take you back to 2019. That's the year that I decided to move away from my childhood home to pursue a job in Tennessee. In Tennessee, I met my husband, who was my boyfriend at the time. He encouraged me to start a YouTube channel, so I did. At first, I only made 5-minute speed painting videos because I was so afraid of being on camera. Whenever I was on camera, I just felt awkward and stiff. Like I was so afraid of being imperfect and making a mistake or saying things wrong, or like sometimes my right eye twitches. It's weird. It gets weird up in here, but I do it anyway. Now everybody's gonna notice when my eye starts twitching. I just did that to myself. And I'm holding Mike backwards.
Belief number 1, I don't know how to draw. That's great because painting can actually make you better at drawing since you interpret what you're looking at using shape and color. This is your time to experiment as much as it's my time to experiment, even if it doesn't work out.
Back to my story, I felt awkward, but I pushed through it anyway because I didn't want to regret it later on in life, wondering what could have happened. During this time, I think I created some of my best art. Even if nobody saw the videos, I still put my heart into every single piece and I felt connected to all of them. I would record a voiceover over every single video, encouraging whoever was watching to do the same. Sometimes it's really hard to believe in ourselves, but that's when we have to step up and say, I can do it. Every time I created something, I felt like my heart was on fire. I felt this emotional connection with my art that I couldn't fully understand or explain at the time. Eventually, I started to crave that feeling. I enjoyed the feeling and the connection that I was making with my art. I kept making videos to share what I felt. That was the first time that YouTube changed my life. Then, one day, my brilliant husband, he comes up with the best ideas. He said, why don't you create a painting with a paper plate? That's when I discovered that I could create art differently. So I started to explore creating art with all types of objects. I created art with a toothpick, I created it with a fork, I think I did a paper bag, even my body, but that video is not public anymore because it's weird. But yeah, I did that. I was just having fun making videos and exploring this new way that I was creating art. Things were good. I got married. I was having fun exploring art and creating videos for YouTube, and everything just seemed to be falling in place. Then it happened. My dad had a stroke. I didn't talk about this much at the time when it happened to a lot of the people in my life, but it destroyed me. Being the introverted artist that I was, having moved from Chicago, where my family lived, to Tennessee, I didn't have a lot of people to talk to about it. I'm grateful that my dad is still with us, but it was very difficult at the time because the man that I had grown up with and had known my entire life had changed. It was hard on me and it was hard on my entire family. This was the first time that I had truly felt depression. My heart had felt broken for days. The views on my videos were low. I felt so embarrassed about them because YouTube wasn't going the way that I had wanted it to. I was deciding to quit. The worst part was I was so sad that I lost the connection that I had with my art. Every time I created something, it just felt empty. It felt like it was missing something. I know now that it was missing me, but at the time I just couldn't understand why nothing made sense. all I could feel was this empty void inside of me. So they say that the universe has this very strange way of working everything out. Ironically enough, Nate Black, who was the host of a very popular YouTube educational channel at the time, featured Courageous Painting in a video. Sure enough, I started to get flooded with comments from people telling me how beautiful my art was and to keep going. And oh my gosh, this part isn't sad. I don't know why I'm struggling. It was like everybody was celebrating what I was doing, and I think I gained about 24 subscribers from that video, but it felt like I had gained 1 million. At one of the darkest and loneliest times in my life, that moment brought a little bit of light back into it. And that's the second time that YouTube changed my life. It showed me the impact that one person can have on my life and the possibility of how I could impact other people's lives.
I'm gonna go wipe this off my hands really quick. And there goes my entire set.
That brings me to 2024. A little bit of time has passed. I've taken some courses, and my videos are starting to do a little bit better. Like, I feel like I'm starting to get this YouTube thing. And then, sure enough, Brian G. Johnson shows up in my feed. He's back, and he made this fantastic video. What was it about? Just had a brain fart. I hate talking about other people in videos because I'm always worried that they're gonna see it and not be happy with how I portrayed them. So, oh well. In his video, he was talking about finding the middle ground and how YouTube isn't about telling people what's right and what's wrong. It's about meeting people where they're at and explaining how you do things. The new videos that I started to create were doing even better because now I was inspired to share my approach to art and to share my perspective and what I value in it. In all of those new videos, there is a light in my eyes. It's like I came back home and I started to feel connected to my art again. I was excited to share what I knew, and I genuinely felt like I was talking to another person on the other side of my camera. That feeling, the one that I talked about at the beginning of this video, the one that I lost, it came back. And that was the third time that YouTube changed my life. For the first time, I started to see value in myself, and I think my audience started to see it too. My first full-length video finally took off 3 months after I posted it, and I gained 646 subscribers. I was flooded with people telling me that they loved my ideas and my creativity. I had no idea. I was like, it makes sense. Then, out of nowhere, Di from the Aussie Crafter reached out to me. She told me about this Create This Book 3 collaboration and was inviting me to be a part of it. After a couple of days went by, I finally responded to her to see if it was actually Di. To my surprise, it was. A few days later, I was connected to a bunch of different channels on Discord, channels that were big and channels that were small. We were all creating videos on YouTube, and we were all art YouTubers. I have thanked Di so many times, I probably won't be able to ever thank her enough. Being a part of the Create This Book 3 collaboration was the fourth way that YouTube had changed my life. Not from the views or subscribers that I had gained from my Create This Book 3 video, but for connecting me with artists all over the world. I wasn't alone anymore. This collaboration has also brought me to you, my audience. You continue to encourage me to create and keep going, and you find joy in things like my little monsters. I even got the idea to turn my paintbrush microphone into mic because of all the comments that you sent me. Now mic is a huge part of Courageous Painting, which brings me to the fifth way that YouTube has changed my life. My channel is called Courageous Painting because for the longest time I was afraid to pursue a career in art. After over 10 years as a graphic production designer, I've always felt like I was split into two people. I was a graphic designer and I was an artist. But now I found a way to actually merge both of those passions together and feel whole again. It's a really good feeling, which is why I'm excited to announce that starting January 1st, I will be producing all stickers and art prints in my home studio. So during Black Friday, I invested in a really good printer and a cutting machine, and I can't wait to bring all of the characters that we create together to life. This is a really big step, but it also is going to give me the opportunity to create a lot of new products that I've never seen anyone make before. As a part of the journey, I'm going to be incorporating all of the creation of my products into my videos so that way you can see behind the scenes of how much love and effort goes into making everything. Guess what I just got? Oh my gosh, I love it. The first product that I've been really excited to make is this tiny collectible box. It features all of the paintings that I felt a connection to that you saw in this video, but they fit in the palm of your hand. If you have a moment, go ahead and visit courageouspainting.com. Your support means so much to me. 2024 has been wild, and I know that 2025 will be even better. I could not have planned these, predicted these, or even guessed that these things could have happened to me. It's wild. I like saying wild, okay? So wherever you are right now, if things don't quite make sense, I want you to know this. One day it'll all come together. You'll realize that you were exactly where you needed to be. You just have to keep showing up until you discover what you've always had inside of you. You're always transforming, and I think my channel is so important right now because I'm always transforming, and I need to show people that it's okay to transform. It's okay to start in one spot and change into something else. If we can accept change and transformation in our creations, we can accept them more willingly in our everyday lives. And that is how creation, that is how creativity is an expression of yourself. I'm just going to end it right there because I think that is a perfect thought. And I will see you guys in the next video when I turn this acrylic pour into something completely new.